Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to Eric providing us with that
Right.
great theme song. And as you can see, both myself and Detroit Mel, we are both out of town.
All right.
Detroit Mel is actually in Detroit,
In Detroit.
and I'm up in New Jersey. So we are nobody's in the state of North Carolina, but
Right.
we are here because we just want to provide you guys with a quick episode of 115. Of course, we got our picks. We do got a game tonight. Um, what else we got going on? A couple of topics we want to talk about.
Right.
But no, it's
We're
the
gonna
holiday
talk about
edition.
Nick a little bit.
Yeah, it's the holiday edition. Holiday edition of I.O.W. Sports, episode 115. Thank you,
All right.
everybody, for tuning in, showing all the love and appreciation. Y'all know what to do. Going over to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, like, share, subscribe, anything I.O.W. Sports related. We are everywhere.
Right.
So definitely hit that bell notification and it'll let you know every time we drop something. And just spread the word of what we got going on over here because we definitely enjoy talking sports and sharing everything, our own opinions about sports.
Right.
You know, because we gonna give it to y'all. You know, oh baby, I like it raw. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give it to you that the way that ESPN and them cats at FS1 can't. You feel me?
Give
We
it
gonna
to you
keep it
raw.
raw and uncut.
No chaser.
Straight no chaser. But no, definitely if you're feeling in a real charitable spirit, we'll drop the link to the Patreon on our page and go ahead and sprinkle some love on that thing. That helps
Right.
Detroit Mel and myself offset some of these expenses of what it takes to build a media conglomerate because we are building a media conglomerate, damn it.
You know.
Yeah.
I just got to eat some Indian food. I'm like giving me the BGs.
Damn, already, bro.
Shit, man, playing. I told him make it medium. That medium felt like it was hot.
So pretty much, if you get off camera, I
You
might
see
as
me
well just take
run,
the
you
show
ain't know
off.
what's going on. I'm gonna have to do like they say with a fire, drop, tuck, and roll. Shoot. For real.
Damn, bro. I can't with you right now. You are already off the chain, but no. Of course, I'm rocking some I.O.W. I Often Wonder merch.
Right.
We'll drop the link on that as well, where you can get some I Often Wonder merch, and of course, I.O.W. Sports get you an I.O.W. bird.
Right.
And then of course, Detroit Mail has the J. Edward collection that's
Right.
on there as well. So we'll drop all those links later. But most importantly, going over to your respective app store, whether it's the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, and download the I.O.W. Network app. All right. A lot of great stuff on there. Of course, yours truly, I.O.W. Sports, I Often Wonder. It's going to be on there. LJ Presents, Air Paradoxica, White Vault, Dirty Hills. And
Dirty Hills.
Yeah. Hey, it's funny because Ken texted me. Ken texted me. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be in Raleigh." I'm like, "Damn, bro, you gonna come today? That I gotta go up top in Detroit, leaving too."
He had called me and I said, I think Lamar might still be here when you come. Just hit him up because I couldn't remember what day you said you was leaving.
Yeah,
I told him I'd be gone.
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro. I was like, damn, you come from New York all the way down to Raleigh, and the two dudes, and we both gone.
Both of them gone.
Both of us gone. But no, shout out to Ken and good brother Bo.
Right.
Definitely check them out. And then of course, I got to give a special shout out to our great friends over at the Man Down Podcast Network.
Right.
Whether it's Black Owned Podcast or the Man Down Podcast, y'all can definitely go check them out on their YouTube and Facebook pages. We do a lot of collaborations with them. So let's get to it. A couple of topics that we just wanted to discuss before we get into our NFL picks, because we definitely got the game coming in an hour. It's going to be a good matchup between San Francisco and Tennessee Titans. But man, COVID is going crazy. It's running rampant.
That Omarion is dancing through everybody.
Cough.
I got the Omarion.
Bro, I can't stand people. They say, yeah, man, I got that Omarion. I said, what? No, I got the Omarion variant. No, fool. That is not what that is called. That is not what that
they
is
said
called.
The first thing I said, nigga, is that a transformer?
Omarion. Hey, don't it sound like a Decepticon? Like a
right, you know what I'm saying? Like Starscream be like, Omarion.
Oh man, but no, COVID is going crazy. It is really, of course, in our everyday life is disrupting things, and I can attest to it
Right.
because
Me too.
I came back from Kansas City after Thanksgiving, and my whole house had caught it, and we were struggling, dog. So, like
Man.
as mayor, I'm like I ain't been in the studio in like a month, man.
Hey, and I thank God for it. It's like, shoot, keep that over there.
I'm
Keep
talking
that in
like,
carry, nigga.
bro. Man, we were down bad. So look, y'all, y'all be careful out there.
Right.
You know, if you ever feel you need to throw the mask on, throw that thing on. I don't know if it's gonna help nowadays, but it is what it is. Try what you can do to stay healthy. Just
Yeah,
do
man.
whatever
It's
you
just
can.
almost like how AIDS was hitting, nigga. You tell
Bruh.
everybody, wear a condom, wear a condom. Shit, wear a mask, nigga, wear a mask. 2-ply.
2-ply. But no, you know, I'm not gonna talk about where you sit on the vaccine. That's totally up to you.
We leave that till I often wonder.
Yeah, that's
light hit my lips like I got on lipstick. I'm trying to
like
that.
Were you real glossy, dog?
That's what I'm saying. Makeup. For real.
But no, of course, like I said, COVID has been playing with people's personal lives.
Right.
But since we are a sports show, it's definitely affecting the sports world.
Almost definitely.
Like Mel, before the show, you had kind of mentioned how in hockey that it's been messing it up like big time.
Yeah, man. They talk about nobody from NHL going to the Olympics.
That's half the rosters.
Yeah, I mean, cause you gotta think about some of the foreign guys go play for their countries. They not even going to play.
Damn.
So it's like it's not just affecting the American players.
Yeah.
You know, like the Canadian players, you know, any Slavic players, any of them, you know, wherever country they from, anybody from Finland, you know, wherever they from, they can't play with their country. So, and a lot of times, some of them was one of their best players on that Olympic team.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that's a real blow to the Olympics itself when it comes to hockey.
Yeah.
Now, what it's like, what is that going? What is the Olympics going to look? It's going to be competitive. But I mean, I will say,
I don't
countries
know.
like Canada, Russia, you know, all the Slavic countries, hockey is king.
Yeah, it is.
So, you know, and I've left out one of your countries. No, my bad. But hockey is king. And so some of the players that's on the Olympic team that's not in the NHL still good players.
True.
So it may be competitive, but it won't be the same.
No, it'll be a different look because
especially not the U.S. team there or the Canadian team there.
Oh yeah, like at some point, like I'm over here thinking like maybe y'all should even just take hockey out for this Winter Olympics and just be okay with it.
Just be okay with it, man.
Yeah, I mean y'all got all these other events, but my thing is are they? I got a feeling they're gonna do what they did in the Summer Olympics, still have it and no fans, because like especially with the Summer Olympics,
you seen the college players over there.
Yeah, but because I remember when we were talking about the Summer Olympics, is like, well, y'all push it back a year, and then just to push it back another year and still had no fans in there. So what was the point? You still just went on and played. I mean, it is what it is. I think it's going to be a definitely a different look to especially hockey at the Winter Olympics, because that's probably one of the main events I always look forward to watching.
And curling.
Curling, yeah, some curling.
Curling, bro.
Yeah,
bring that curling back. I miss that curling, boy. Inspired me to want to sweep my floor.
I hope you sweep your floor not because of curling. I hope you
curling got me inspired,
no
nigga. You know what I'm saying? I get to seeing no curl. I said, nigga, where the broom at?
No, sir. No, bro. I hope you sweep because you don't want no roaches. Ain't no crumbs. No crumbs.
You know what I'm saying?
No. But no, I mean, you bring up a good point that affects the hockey and the Olympics, and not just the NHL, because they haven't played in probably I think almost been a week, because all the cases that they had. They was like, nah, y'all just go on Christmas break, bro.
Down, man. Shut it down. I mean, look, even it's not sports related, but it's still talking about COVID. They wanted to they could have sentenced old girl that shot a man. You know, one time I can't think of her name, but to say she reached for a taser, but she reached for a gun and killed my man.
Oh, the officer.
They wanted to sentence her earlier, but the jury's like, nah, bro, we ain't coming back early. You know what I'm saying?
They coming back after Christmas.
So, but now the verdict out. They went ahead and sentenced her.
Oh, did they?
Found her guilty on all charges.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there is a such thing as justice, I guess.
Yeah, you know, every now and then it rolls around.
Not that often, but
you know,
he came around there.
Justice is like Christmas. It come once a year, especially with black folk. You know, it just rolls around every now and then. It's like a leprechaun. You may see one, you may not.
Well, chill, dog.
Justice like, hey, they call the black community justice like a rumor. I heard of it.
I don't
know if I seen it.
What is that thing you call justice? Right. What that thing look like?
Right. I heard of it.
I heard of it. No, I'll keep that more on definitely on our off the one that
right,
I ain't gonna dig too deep into that one.
Right.
I'll let you have your little funny case on that track right there. But no, and not only hockey, NHL, the Olympics, when the Olympics is getting affected, there's been hella cases in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Stars just about on every team has probably called it or hit protocol. I know the Chicago Bulls was one of the teams that had to postpone a couple of games. Of course, you see all the cases in the NFL that's really affecting the playoff push because there's only 3
games got pushed.
Yeah. The Rams game got pushed. I mean, you had 2 games on Monday, 2 games on Tuesday. Right. So,
I guess it works out for the fan. You can see more football, but
in that way it works out. But look, I'm looking at it as these sports teams who all these teams are trying to fight for playoff teams. I mean,
yeah, but that's what's messed up because if you lose, they're not gonna postpone a game if you lose one player.
No,
but for some teams, that one player is detrimental to your team. You know, you lose Aaron Rodgers to Green Bay.
We already saw that.
We saw what happened. You see what happened? You know, or you the Rams who now, you know, they seem to be on a winning streak, and you lose Aaron Donald, Ramsey, and Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
you know, to COVID. That's your team.
Yeah, and that's but I mean. What do you do? What's the answer? I mean,
I don't know, bro. It's not. I mean, something like this, you can't stop it. You can't stop. I mean, you can't stop the play. You can't stop the action of the game. You just can't do that. You know, you can't go another year and postpone the whole year. That's not the answer because we don't know when it's going away.
And that's the crazy thing.
And that's the thing about it. It's like it'd be different. You say, okay. Next year is gonna be gone. We just postpone it. We can postpone it for a year because we know for sure next year we're gonna play. You can postpone it this year, and then next year it can be another variant that's even worse than the Mariana. You know what I'm saying? Right.
My spots where my heart used to be.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy because like I said, we're in week 16 of the NFL, so there's 3 games left for just about all these teams, and you see the standings. There's a lot of teams.
Right. What up, though, Mel? No. I didn't say that. I was saying
no. He was giving an example, man.
Give an example if Cooper Kupp was out due to COVID and they lost like Kupp,
Jalen Ramsey,
and maybe
something like that. Yeah.
Maybe some key players. You know, that Ram teams are decimated, and that's kind of we talk about that from a COVID perspective.
I mean, honestly, if you look at the Chiefs without Tyreek Hill, right now he's on the list. Right. Travis Kelce's on that list. You talking about
Patrick Mahomes? That's offense right there.
That's Patrick Mahomes.
Especially Kelce's his bailout man.
Yeah, and I know Mel's happy about that because he's going to win his fantasy, but I'm not happy about it. I mean, I'm a Chiefs fan. You know, I don't know what the Chiefs look like without Kelce in here.
What if Mahomes catch it?
Well, that's my thing, and so I think one of my thing is with the NFL is are they always consistent with this stuff about postponing games or are they not? Because to me, I mean, I get why you push back Washington and Philly because they're both technically in playoff standings. So you want to try to see if you get some of those players back. But If it's like a Jacksonville
Jets or
Detroit game,
something
yeah,
like that. Yeah,
yeah,
let
I
them
ain't
play.
pushing that back. Let them play.
Let them play. You know?
It don't matter. It ain't gonna matter.
It don't matter. They catch COVID. They good. They can put the practice squad on there. Might be a better game.
I mean, so what happens if Mahomes get it? What are they gonna do if Brady gets it? You know what I'm saying?
Here's another thing. What if? Okay, here's another. I hate to play the whatever game, but here's another thing too.
Yeah.
Whoever goes all the way to the Super Bowl, do you put an asterisk by that team that won if the other team is missing their key players?
I mean,
is that really a Super Bowl win? No, don't get me wrong.
Well, don't get me wrong. The streets ain't gonna recognize it.
Injuries happen.
That's different though. That's
what I'm saying.
Though.
Injuries happen, so there's nothing you can do about injury. So do you count this as a same as injury though? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do nothing about injury. I mean, Chris McCaffrey get a dang on tore ACL going back to the dang on bench. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what you gonna do?
Hey, who's more fragile, him or Anthony Davis? My bet's on Anthony Davis.
We're gonna get on him in a minute because Anthony Davis, the Lakers need to move on for him, man.
Hey, we'll talk about it in just a second, but no, it's funny that you say that because my thing is injuries are a part of the game.
Right.
And you know they're going to happen. But COVID's not part of the game. It is now. The last 2 years, it is now. But that's still something that as franchises and sports teams are still trying to adjust to because it's changing by the minute. And so it's like you don't have no foundation that you can just go ahead and say like, oh, this is how we're going to treat COVID. Because it's going to change on you in just a second. And so like you see all these sports leagues keep changing their protocols like every day. Or damn near every time, you know what I'm saying? So it's a
tough thing to deal with, man.
It's damn sure tough.
I'm gonna say this, and we can kind of move on from it. But my thing is this: I think Nick kind of made a point to talk about this too. But when you talk about something like this, it's easy for us to say, "Well, you know, they having too many harsh or strict penalties or strict rules for COVID." But you got to look at it from this standpoint. If you just think if you're a supervisor, you're responsible for 10 people. Yeah. So anything you do affects those 10 people. And your supervisor is over you, responsible for you and those 10 people, and so forth and so forth. So the bigger you get, the greater responsibility is. Think about someone who's responsible for a whole country. You have to make those rules general and and kind of strict in some ways, because if someone dies because of your lack of rules, that falls back on you.
Big time.
And that falls back on, all the responsibility falls back on you as a leader. And then now you are facing, lawsuits. You're facing all kinds of other stuff that comes behind.
Hey, what they say when shit start hitting the fan? Who running this joint right?
Right. That's how I go. And they constantly looking up. They go from the shift supervisor pointing to the kitchen manager pointing to the sous chef, and so forth and so forth.
When shit hit the fan, that's the perfect time to be a dishwasher. I'm like, I ain't got no responsibility.
I just wash dishes, bro.
I did my dishes, dog.
I spray and push it through the machine. That's all I do.
I did my job, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the crib.
For real.
Somebody got food poison. That's on you.
That's on you. That's on you.
Right. But I don't even have to be served safe.
One more topic about that COVID. I don't know if anybody saw the short I did last night about the NCAA, but the NCAA came with the rule because Texas A&M has bowed out their bowl game, have now been replaced by Rutgers. And then a couple of coaches on the Alabama Crimson Tide have already tested positive leading up to next week's college football playoff semifinal game. And so the NCAA pretty much said, well, if you don't have the bodies because of COVID, you'll have to forfeit. And this is a semifinal college football playoff game.
Wow.
They took it further. They said if your team makes it to the national championship and you don't have the numbers because of COVID, you'll have to forfeit. Imagine forfeiting a national championship game.
That's crazy, man. You got to postpone it. Especially a national championship. You got to postpone that.
Mel, they took it even further. They said if both teams don't have the bodies because of COVID, there'll be a vacant title. as in nobody's win. So you're telling me
dumb.
So and they said the furthest that they'll push it back is January 14th. And to me, it just I want to see. And look, I hope it doesn't happen that all these young men stay healthy. They be able to make a whole full college football playoff and get to a national championship. But in the event that it doesn't, I want to call the NCAA's bluff, because you know how much money is on the line for a college football playoff and a national championship.
Right.
I want to see if they really gonna just
really
go bank it. If they really gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's too much money on the table. Too much.
Yeah, I think that's a dumb call for the NCAA. I mean, not even just the money. It's just, if we're not playing for nothing,
then what was you? Then what we?
Why we got this anyway?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Why we got this anyway?
I could have been at the crib.
I could have been at the crib, man.
I could have been getting ready for the combine.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's silly, man. I mean, because if you would push it back to the 14th, what's a few more days? The quarantine.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
You know, let them quarantine.
Hey, my thing is,
where's it hurting?
It's not hurting, and that's my thing. It's not hurting anything, because it's not like these young men can't get any academia done, because the schools make it. You know, they bring all the tutors with them.
Half of them taking underwater basket weave anyway, so it don't even matter.
Underwater basket weaving.
They're taking no real classes.
They taking home economics,
you know, stuff like that. How to pimp a hoe. 101.
No, that's pimpology 101.
Pimpology. Pimpology. You know what I'm saying? They ain't taking no real classes.
Shit. I just think that's like I said, that's a lot of money to leave on the table. And you know, NCAA love their money, though. I don't buy it.
They love to make stupid decisions. It seems like they love that more than the money, because they make some dumb.
I think they talking because they got lips.
Right. Because even coming this long without, you know, and not paying players, we had to wait this long to get, you know, the name, image, and likeness. I mean, that to me, that was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Because really, here's the thing: if they were smart, if they set it up right, they still can make money off the players, even if you're paying them.
Oh yeah.
You charge them a commission, you charge them a percentage, whatever. You know, you said it. I'm saying it's right. I'm saying, but as far as the NCAA is concerned, you hear when they was hollering about this years ago, you set something up. Well, you make the money just like banks do.
Hey, it's crazy. They just now finally addressed a problem that they knew existed 30 years ago.
Right. It wasn't gonna go away.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You think, it's on those class of players. We get this new class in. Right. We get this new class and they ain't gonna want to get paid.
Is it still there?
Right. That's crazy, man.
Right, and I don't know. It's just with this NCAA shit. I don't know what to 100% feel about it, but I'm interested to see if it's going to go down to that point. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to our picks, because we got at least another 30 to 40 minutes before that game kicks off.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that everybody wants to go and enjoy some football for tonight.
Right.
So let's get down to it. Good matchup tonight, kicking it off on Thursday Night Football. You got the 8-6 San Francisco 49ers, 9-5 Tennessee Titans down in Nashville, Tennessee, kicking off at 8:20 p.m.
Nashville.
Yeah. Go ahead, give a quick little breakdown of the game and who you picking, Melly Mel.
I don't know, man. This one right here is these two teams have been up and down all year.
Yeah.
You know, Tennessee, we ready to write them off when Derrick Henry got injured and they start winning games.
Yeah.
And we was like, oh shoot, well, I might get behind them. Then they start losing games. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco, most year go down at the beginning of the year. Okay, they still can had another running back. He was doing pretty good. I was like, okay, San Francisco they start losing games.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really hard. After what Tennessee did last week and San Francisco did last week, the pick should be San Fran.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still hard to tell. I'm gonna go with San Fran this time.
Yeah. I'm with you.
But if Tennessee win, I won't be surprised.
No, I won't be surprised neither, just because of you still see them maintaining their lead on the AFC South, even though it is getting smaller because those Colts are coming up. But Tennessee still has the advantage because they already swept the Colts. So I think they still have some urgency, but I think they're still kind of playing it coy. But I'm gonna go with San Francisco as well, only because Jimmy G has managed to defy the odds and has played majority of the season. Right.
Right. They're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. He gonna get injured.
And so when you get Jimmy G playing healthy, the stats already show when he's a starting quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, more times than not, they're gonna win. And Kittle's been he missed 3 games, but since he's came back from those 3 games, he's been balling lights out. So I'm definitely going San Francisco.
You gotta take your hat off to Debo.
Oh yeah, Debo Samuel, man. Oh, big fan of Debo.
Right.
Next up, you got 7-7 Cleveland Browns going to the frozen tundra of Green Bay, Wisconsin, to take on the 11-3 Green Bay Packers. Melly Mel, how you see it going down, and who you taking?
Green Bay been cooking, man.
Yeah, they have.
Green Bay been cooking. You can't bet against Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers been playing great. I mean, even when games look like, oh shoot, what's the name? Might be like that Chicago game. Chicago got up on them early. Then
but I think we knew what was up though.
I forgot who got the sack. Was it
probably Roquan?
I can't remember if it was Roquan or not. He did the little Aaron Rodgers thing.
Oh no,
that wasn't Roquan. That was
Robert Quinn.
Robert Quinn, right?
Yeah.
He did the little thing. And Rodgers like
discount double check.
Aaron was like, "All right, bet I got you."
That pissed him off. He was like, all right.
And then you just seen him this onslaught.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't bet against Aaron Rodgers, man. So I gotta take Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like when that bad man AR-12's back there, man, it's hard to go against that man. Like you gotta be a hellified team to have a chance. And right now, I know Cleveland fought and almost got that victory on Monday against the Raiders, but it's the Raiders. So 7-7, and they man, that's tough. This is a tough piece of the schedule to have this late in the season, and and Green Bay still, not only is Cleveland fighting for the playoffs, but Green Bay still has a chance to lock down the number 1 seed. So they already got their playoff spot, but they want to hang on to that number 1 seed. So Green Bay definitely takes it. But this next game is definitely one that I think might have the potential to be game of the week. So you got 8-6 Indianapolis Colts traveling to the desert to take on the 10-4 Arizona Cardinals on Saturday night. Go ahead and give me what you think, how this game gonna go down, man, and who you taking.
Gotta get some water. Is this the curse? I mean, is the curse starting to come now? So we start looking for the Cardinals to keep folding.
It looked that way.
It's been seeming like this has been a pattern, man. They start off hot, and then when they really need to start picking it up, it's like somebody cut the power to the engine. It's like they dive with no parachute, for real. And I mean, there's no way that the Lions should have dominated them.
They dominated.
No, I mean, now the Lions would have won, but okay,
Yeah, that's something different.
It's any given Sunday.
But they whooped
these are professionals, you know what I'm saying? So, but to dominate you like that,
they whooped their ass.
Right? That should not happen, man. I mean, they kept Murray in check, sacked him at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
Yeah,
the Lions, man.
Yeah, that I was thinking the same thing.
They do. I mean, the Lions has some pieces, but they're not a complete team yet.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I like that quarterback now. Oriare. I like that dude.
Oh, cornerback. Yeah, I like Oriare. Yeah, I like him. I just said quarterback. I was like, oh
no, that quarterback.
We don't like that.
No. Yeah, but your QB's golf ain't he's not bad. He looks like
wasn't bad last Sunday.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so having said all that, who am I gonna take? Who played again? I don't mind with that play.
Damn, boy, you been smoking my shit?
I don't know what happened, bro.
No, that's Indianapolis at
Yeah, I
Arizona.
remember. Yeah, I remember now. I gotta take Indy, man. I gotta take Indy. Yeah, I mean, Indy's been on a roll, and
Yeah,
Taylor,
mm,
that Patriots game, boy,
yeah.
he a beast, man. I mean,
Did you see that cut on that long run? He had
yes.
2 Patriots in the hole ready to tackle him, and he just did like a simple
Like,
jump cut,
I,
and he was out of there.
how my man's doing? God, what's his name from ESPN? Woo!
Berman.
Yeah, Berman. Yeah, he did one on Berman. Woo!
Yeah, and he was out of there.
He was go.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going Indy on this because I think you're right, man. I think the trend is Arizona starts off hot, and Kyler Murray starts getting banged up towards the end of the season, and because of his lack of mobility, because he's hurt, it changes how that offense looks. And right now,
and that may be the difference between a Cam Newton running and a little body Kyler Murray running. You know, his body is bigger to take a little more punishment.
True.
You know, that little. I mean, there's no knock against him, but it's just the laws of physics.
No, you're
smaller frame, may not be able to hold up as well over a course of season, taking all that
beating.
You know, he not like Barry Sanders. Like Barry Sanders was strong to be so small. He was squat like 600. So to be so small, you know, he was strong. Kyler is not built like that. So, you know, his body started to break down after, you know, getting that beaten all the time through a course of 16 games.
Now 17.
Now 17. It's grueling, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know, that's the thing about running quarterbacks, man. You got to know when to run and when not to run. You know, you have to. I know it's a trend now to start having mobile quarterbacks, but you got to learn how to get that balance in. Like, you know, maybe I don't run so much at the beginning and kind of pace myself, because that towards the ends where you really need it, and it's not looking good for Arizona, man.
Hey, look at Ben.
Ben just looked like he ready for crutches.
But I'm saying Ben came in the league, big boy was moving. The last 5 years, he ain't moving.
Yeah,
he ain't moving.
He's like, I ain't going out there.
Yeah,
he's like a dog trying to stick his toe in the water. He's like,
Hey, the only time Ben moves is if he see a chick that's under 18. So that's the only time he moves. So
allegedly.
He's like, I didn't fell into your man.
He's like, man. What's that over there? Squirrel. 60-ounce squirrel.
Next matchup we got 4-10 New York Giants, 7-7 Eagles. Do we need to discuss this?
No, everybody. I think I'm taking the Eagles too.
All right, I'm just making sure. Let's get some of these. Yeah,
Giants ain't looking good.
boy, they look terrible. Oh my goodness. So lucky for them, they got 2 picks in the top 10.
The Giants and the Jets almost about to switch in a minute. For real.
Next up, you got 10-4 LA Rams traveling to Minnesota, take on the 7-7 Vikings.
This is a trap game for Arizona. I mean, for the Rams.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? This game, you know, Stafford and the boys don't come out and play. They can get down quick.
They get got.
And get got. You know, the defense seems to be starting to jail now. Von Miller started to come on.
Yeah.
And really, Miller he has to show me a little more, because I was watching the last game last week, and I was watching how they're double teaming and sometimes triple teaming Aaron Donald. That's 2 players that's being taken up.
Yeah.
He should be, especially on the blitz. Miller should be in that backfield.
I feel you.
You know, for the hype that he gets. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Stop ear hustling. You know what I'm saying? For all the you know, the hype he get for being such a great player.
Yeah.
He should be dominating. You got a player like Aaron Donald taking double teams.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel you.
So
but because the single one-on-one matchup is there.
Right.
I mean, yeah. Like honestly, if I'm a defensive lineman and I got Aaron Donald on my team, I'm going to make the conscious effort to be like, yo, This man is eating up 2, sometimes 3
3.
bodies. Oh, I'm
Right.
about to eat. I'm
Right.
finna eat.
Right.
Because I'm about to get one-on-one matchups. All right, who wants some? I'm finna eat.
That's how it should be. But having said that,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take the Rams.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Rams too. Look, I like how Minnesota's offense has been able to move the ball low key. Kirk Cousins has been steadily in the top 10 of all quarterback
Can we not
stats.
mention his name, please?
I know. You never Kirk Cousins fans, but he has been balling this year. But the only problem is, just like you said, it's the up and down, inconsistency.
Right.
That's been the only thing they've been consistent at, is being inconsistent. So that's why you end up with a 7-7 record. So I know they're still trying to fight for a playoff spot, but the Rams are still trying to fight for a division title. Now they finally caught up to the Cardinals. Now they need to put the foot on the gas and try to go get
some separation.
Get some separation. So yeah, I think it's Rams all around. Next up, this is a rematch of the only 3 pass attempts win game. So you got 8-6 Buffalo traveling to New England to take on the 9-5 Patriots. How you like this one going down, and who you taking, Melly Mel?
I don't know, man. This one here is tough.
That was a big side, bro.
Because it's a tough game to pick, because naturally I want to say Buffalo.
Yeah.
But Buffalo has been not that great this year.
Yeah.
Some games they should have won, they lost. Then they lost some tough ones. They was in them, but they lost them.
Mm-hmm.
But the L is L.
Yeah.
And they got to find a way to, win those games if they want to be respected as a true contender.
No, you're right.
And then on the other side of the ball with New England, these are the games they have to win for us to say, okay, New England's a legitimate threat.
Yeah.
What's up, Ryan?
What's going on, right?
Because you look at the last game New England played with Indy.
Mm-hmm.
They played a good game against Indy.
Yeah.
The second half.
Yeah, second half. Yeah.
Second half.
Yeah, that first half was abysmal.
Yeah, but for you to be talked about team, you have to play all 4 quarters.
Yeah.
And here's another game New England has against Buffalo. They need to win this game for us to say, okay, New England got some over there. Because you look at the teams that they did beat, they weren't beating great teams.
Yeah.
So, New England needs to step up and win this game. But I think I'm gonna lean towards Buffalo on this one.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Buffalo as well, because just like you said, Buffalo needs to, they got to rectify a couple of bad losses that they had, and I don't know, it's something about New England when you see them just get the ball just ran up and down on them.
We'll talk about that in a minute, right? We take time to talk about it before we get off.
Oh no, we'll talk about honestly, Ryan, Pro Bowl stuff. I get what you're saying. I'm a Chiefs fan too, but just like you said on Man Down, it don't even matter, because Mahomes is playing for the big game. He's not even worried about the Pro Bowl. But no, Buffalo needs this one because you don't want to get swept, and because Buffalo has already they won last year, the AFC East, excuse me.
Right.
And so you're thinking, oh well, hey, there might be a new king in the AFC East.
Right.
And now, look and behold, Patriots is back up on top of the AFC East. So get this win and solidify your name, Buffalo, that you're not just a one-trick pony, and you can hang with the big dogs. And you need to do this. I think this is be a more morale booster. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm gonna go Buffalo as well. Next up, you got 10-4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Mr. Crybaby Tom Brady throwing tablets and stuff, going down to North Carolina, good home of the Carolina Panthers in Charlotte, North Carolina, 5-9. How you see this game shaking, and who you taking, big homie?
I see Brady whipping up on these boys. Brady said, I can't have just on my record a shutout. A shutout.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm saying? Brady gonna go in there and have a field day.
Bruh.
He gonna take his frustrations out on Carolina, bro.
Yeah.
So
you going Brady, huh?
I'm going Brady.
And now, before I get my pick, I got to get this on my chest. It's so crazy because I was with Man Down, Mel and Zoe the other night, and we're talking about this situation. And I don't understand how when Brady throws a fit, it's passion. But if somebody that was Odell, oh, he's being a diva, he's being a distraction, or if it was somebody like Jalen Ramsey or something like that, oh, he's being a distraction, he's trying to show up his teammates. But like, did people really
It's the
not pay
same.
attention?
I give you this example. It's the same
Yeah.
thing when I go into my job and I say certain things. I'm angry. I'm upset.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody going in don't look like me say something. Oh, they just have a love for their job. It's just a love for their job. It's just they want to make sure things are right.
They're passionate.
They want to make sure things are right. They really are into their job.
I call bullshit.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you, if I come and I tell you I want certain things a certain way, especially working at my station,
yeah,
that's how I want it.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that I'm wrong because that's how I think. That's how I want my station to be ran.
Especially if I'm working it.
Especially if I'm working it. And somebody else come over there and they tell you what they want. They just real particular about how they. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, it's called melanin.
well, obviously yes, but that's to me that's the
on top of that,
well, that's the
Brady is the beloved of the NFL.
He is.
And so because he's the beloved of the NFL, what do you want?
Hey, what player? What other player calls the rule that you can't hit at the knees?
Right.
What other player calls the tuck rule?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guy literally you can't touch him, and this is why it was a thing of beauty for the Saints because the Saints seem to be the only team the last couple of years that could sack him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gets a lot of favorable calls. I mean, you talking about one of the worst players to play as a defender is playing Tom Brady because if you hit him and it's a legal hit, you're more than likely probably gonna get a flag.
Right.
But if you let up on him, like I remember a couple of years ago, there was a player on the Chiefs, and you might remember this, Ryan. Breland Speaks had Tom Brady wrapped up, and then he let him go.
Yeah,
because he's like, I don't want to get the flag, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you got to tackle this man. but it's like, I want to tackle him, but I don't want to get the flag. So it's like it leaves a defender in such a bind. But with all that being said, Godwin's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fournette's out for the rest of the regular season. Mike Evans, not sure of his status, but he has a hamstring. That's nothing to sneeze at for a wide receiver. So he's missing some weapons. I'm pretty sure AB is going to come back.
They're definitely going to bring him back now. No choice.
Here's my upset of the year. Carolina's going to get this one. And I tell you why. Is because you saw how pedestrian in that second half Tom looked without all his weapons. And it was a good defense. Carolina has people better check Carolina defense. They still good. They are still top 5 in just about every defensive stat. They are still good. I know the offense ain't worth a damn right now, but that defense still hellified. It's bona fide and it's for show. So
let me ask you this: when's the last time Brady lost 2 in a row?
It's been a minute. I'm pretty sure them Zebras gonna make sure that he don't lose 2 in a row.
Man, I don't care what you say. They gonna be like flag on everything. You breathe on Brady wrong. Oh, roughing the passer. Like roughing the passer. Run past him. Hey. Like I'll never forget this. One time, I can't remember what player it was, but Chicago was playing Indiana, and Jordan was going up for a dunk, and the player ran out of the rim because he's running to try to block it.
Yeah,
but ended up running up under the rim. They called a foul. He just went straight to the locker room. It's like, man,
Hey,
got time for
hey,
this.
it's crazy, bro. I didn't see Jordan and LeBron like talk referees out of fouls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like out of certain calls to
They did
make
the
sure,
Jedi mind trick. Foul.
bruh.
Yeah, you know that wasn't a foul.
Brady
That wasn't a
doesn't.
foul.
Brady does the same thing, bruh.
Brady's a Jedi.
He is. I'm telling you. Look, I get it because you are considered one of the goats, but
that is not a foul.
Yeah. But no, I'm going Carolina because I mean, if the refs stay out the way and it goes by pure football, I mean, you saw how pedestrian Tom looked with no weapons, man.
You got a point there too, Ryan. When's the last time he got shut out?
Yeah, I think they said it was like 06, and it was Nick Saban's Dolphins.
Right.
So that goes to show you. But anyway, let's move on to our next game. 2-12 Jacksonville Jaguars taking on 3-11 Jets. Well, hell, which one? Because 3-11 versus 2-12. I mean,
I think the Jets are better than the Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I don't get this one to you, Nick. I think the Jets better than Jacksonville. Jacksonville almost on a Raiders playing for our dysfunction.
Oh no, they way beyond that because the reason why I say they beyond that is because they got rid of the cancerous person in the building and they still suck. So,
but the cancer's already in the body.
Yeah,
it's already in the body. It took effect.
They done already got affected.
You know what I'm saying? So they already got affected. So it's like it's over. We wait for the body to die on off. They passed chemo.
He's unrecognizable. Pull the plug.
Time to bring the priest in. Only for the last right. There's no little boys here. Next game.
Yeah. I'm trying to go to the next game because I'm trying to get past that foolery. Oh, it's actually your squad 2-11-1. Your Detroit Lions. They are traveling to the dirty South to go take on the ATLANTA Falcons. 6-8 Falcons.
Actually, I think the Lions have a chance to win this one.
I believe so too.
I actually got a chance to win this one. But I'm taking Atlanta. I'm taking Atlanta.
You are a true Detroit Lions fan.
I don't think Goff's playing.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't think so. If I'm not mistaken, I had to double check. I thought I saw a Bleacher Report that what's that sorry nigga name? What's the backup name?
I don't know your backup. You're supposed to know.
Is
That's
Boyle?
your squad.
Cause he's sorry, man. I don't remember his name.
I think it was Boyle.
Yeah, I think Boyle's playing. So you see what he did when he started.
Or Bo or Bob.
So,
yeah,
one of them. That one. Anywhere it go, it's somebody that's sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Joey Harrington out there.
Not Joey Harrington.
You know what I'm saying? Can't win on.
Damn.
Can't win on game with Eric Hipple. You know his name alone shows he's sorry. Your last name Hipple.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I think I'm Atlanta. Atlanta's been playing games tough. You know they lost.
Yeah, they have.
You know,
I give you that.
The only if Swift was playing, I would get advanced to the Lions. I don't think the Lions. Well, you know what? The way old boy been running,
bro, it don't matter, bro. Swift's been out, Hawkinson's been out, and y'all still beat down on Arizona. So I mean, I don't know. I don't want to focus too.
Cause old boy Reynolds been running pretty good in the place of Swift.
Just say you're not going to go with your squad. Just say.
And Atlanta, I might be changing my mind. So,
wait, you trying to talk yourself?
Atlanta can't stop the run that well. That's how I picked on. They disappoint me.
Yeah,
give me the Lions, man. Give me the Lions.
Oh, you gonna do it?
Give me the Lions.
Yeah, because I'm taking Detroit too. I mean, they but you know it.
Ryan said he think they can win too, so I'm going with Ryan.
Nah, damn it, you a jinx. I'm going to Atlanta now because you didn't. You ain't gonna hop on the train. I'm going to Atlanta anyway. 8-6, Los Angeles Chargers. 3-11, Houston. I don't think we need to discuss this one.
Move on.
Yeah, we'll move on. Here's a good matchup.
We'll flex that one out.
Yeah, we'll flex that one out. Battle for the AFC North lead. You got 8-6 Baltimore traveling to the Queen City. 8-6 Cincinnati Bengals. Welcome to the jungle.
Wait a minute, I thought Charlotte's the Queen City.
Nah, so is Cincinnati.
Really?
Queen cities. Yeah.
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 Whole bunch of gay people there.
The thoughts and views of Detroit Male only reflect him and only him, not of I.O.W. Sports. These are jokes, guys.
These are just jokes. Don't Dave Chappelle me.
Yeah. No cancel culture here.
You know what I'm saying? Don't Dave Chappelle me. I love you guys. My best friend's gay. So, my mailman's gay. I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, make a pick. Make a pick before you get us canceled, bro.
Let me get I'm gonna take Cincy.
Yeah, I got Cincy too. And the reason why I'm taking Cincy, check this out. So the whole league has been getting creamed by COVID.
Right.
Cincinnati got one guy on the COVID list. One guy. That's it.
That's
so, it. Hey, you stay healthy, you probably gonna win. And right now, they're the most healthiest team, bro.
Healthy beat unhealthy every day.
Every day. Every day.
Full house.
Yeah. And also, I know Tyler Huntley. I will give Tyler Huntley his credit. He has been
playing pretty well.
He's been playing pretty well in the absence of Lamar. But I mean, if y'all just gonna keep throwing games away, going for two, I like the aggressive calls because you feel like you need to go ahead and get the win because you feel like you are probably the lesser team.
Mm-hmm.
But there's two games you done left on the board with some bad execution on those 2-point conversions. So, things can look a lot different. They can look a lot different right now. But
Ryan said, because as Burrow said, there's not much to do in Cincinnati. That's why we don't have COVID.
Hey, that's funny you said that, Ryan, because I saw that press conference and I laughed when he said that. And then he had a little smirk on his face when he said it because he's from Ohio, so he knows what's up. He's like, man, ain't shit out here to do.
Maybe hang out in Covington, Kentucky more. It's hood over in Covington, man. I was over in Covington looking like.
Hey, some of these Midwest cities will surprise you how hood they are.
Well, but I'm saying, but Covington that's Kentucky.
Yeah, that's
Kentucky. It's right across the bridge.
But I'm saying, like Omaha, Nebraska, people. Yeah. Hey, some of these little Midwest cities, they get nothing but no.
Right.
Back to football. We got 4-10 Chicago taking on 5-9 Seattle Seahawks. How you see it breaking down and who you taking, big man?
I don't know, man. That Chicago defense is good.
Nah, they ain't that good. But Roquan Smith is good.
And Mac's still out.
Yeah, Mac been out for a minute too.
Yeah. And then it was like you can't seem to put together a complete game.
Sometimes that offense just looks dead though.
Yeah, it's just not moving the ball. Let me see Seattle.
This is hard to pick because
Seattle played the Rams tough.
Yeah, for a minute, but Russ still ain't been looking hot, bro.
Is it really Russ or is it the rest of them? Because like a couple of passes were dropped.
Well, yeah, I mean,
especially against the Rams, he was hurried a lot.
Man, I'm gonna go Chicago. I originally was gonna go Seattle, but damn it,
can't get mad at that pick.
I honestly, it's 4-9 and 5-9 and 4-10. So
it's not much of a difference.
It's not much of a difference. Next game, we got 7-6-1 Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Arrowhead, Kansas City, Missouri to take on a 10-4 KC Chiefs.
I'm going Kansas City.
Yeah,
look, they didn't talk about it. Going Kansas City.
Anytime you got Ben on your squad. And look, I know Ben has made a few
plays
in the last few weeks, second half, but he's been playing from behind. And you don't want to get behind too far deep on this offense, especially the way that the defense has been playing. And I know Kansas City has been hit a little bit with COVID, but a lot of these players got the chance to come back. So give me KC. Yeah. 7-7 Denver Broncos traveling to the city of sin, Las Vegas, to take on the 7-7 Las Vegas Raiders. Who you taking, man? How you think this thing gonna shake out? I know, right?
Vegas got the potential to win this game,
and they got the potential to fuck it up too.
That too. They beat Cleveland. They didn't really beat Cleveland. You know what I mean?
No,
And Cleveland was kind of, they was missing Baker.
they was missing a lot of
They
pieces.
missing a lot of pieces, and they still barely beat them. I mean, they showed some parts of dominance here and there, but it really wasn't like.
You better dominate a team with all them pieces missing.
You know what I'm saying? But it should have been like dominate the
been a blowout.
whole game. With them, so having said that, I'm not taking Vegas. Give me Denver. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Teddy out too, though.
Yeah, Drew Lock. Drew Lock's in.
Give me Vegas.
No faith in Lock.
No luck with Lock.
Oh, Bellinger re-signed with the Dodgers 1-year deal. That's
okay.
That's a smart move for the Dodgers.
It is.
Yeah, I think that's pretty smart.
Losing, what's the name?
Look,
I'm gonna lost 2 key players. So go ahead.
I'm gonna go Denver, and the only reason why I'm gonna go Denver is because here's one thing that Drew Lock will do that Teddy won't do. Drew's gonna play. Well, no, because they both can lose. But no, Drew is gonna play with the I don't give a damn. I'm gonna try to squeeze it in there mindset. So he's gonna take some chances. Now with that comes with possibilities of getting turnovers, but there's a possibility that you can get a good play.
Much. I'm going Denver.
Oh no, and that plays a part into my pick too. I definitely hate the Raiders that much more. I hate the Broncos, but I think I hate the Raiders even more. So let's go ahead and go on Denver on that one. Next game we have 6-8 Washington football team, 10-4 Dallas. Do we need to discuss this one?
I'm going to Dallas.
Damn it! I hate when we gotta give props to Dallas, man. It makes me sick to my stomach. It absolutely does. It makes all the chemicals in my stomach just start acting up when I gotta give Dallas props. But look, say what you want. Michael Parsons, easily to me, defensive rookie of the year, possibly defensive player of the year candidate. I think his name's in that conversation. That defense has still been well. Trayvon Diggs got 10 interceptions. He's been balling. You just need that running game to get right. That's it.
Right.
Running game get right. That get right. And everything's all right on the offensive side.
All right.
Yeah. No, but that defense has been playing lights out. How you think that thing's going to shake out, big homie?
Here's the thing. The beginning of the season, Taylor Heineke looked pretty good, look efficient. And then, what game was it? I want to say the New England game. They won the game.
Yeah, Parsons is a stud.
But I started to see some of the chinks in the armor in that game. I want to say it's the New England game. I may be off who they were playing. I remember watching the game. I was like, I started to see chinks in his armor now. You know what I'm saying? And from that time on, it started this decline, Washington, and the defense never looked the same.
Yeah.
On Dallas, on the other hand, last couple games they've been rolling. I know Nick mentioned, if you look at some of the teams they played wasn't, 500 or 500 or less.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, they still won.
Yeah. And
you're still looking at a team that's 500 or less. You know what I'm saying? So that works in Dallas' favor. Pollard get the run and they pounded with Zeke early.
I don't trust WTF. You right, Ryan. I don't trust Washington football team. What the fuck? You right. You are right.
Yeah. And I guess that worked that passing game in.
Yeah.
So you gotta take Dallas, man. I mean, only wild card on Dallas or messed up thing about Dallas is their coach. You know what I'm saying? He's the wild card. What is McCarthy gonna do to lose the game?
Bro, I swear it's like McCarthy's always an X factor. You like he's gonna make some kind of
stupid decision.
Yeah, stupid decision.
It's 4th and 10. He gonna give it to Zeke out the middle.
Hey,
why they on their own 1 yard line?
4th and 10 on your one.
The analytics. He said the analytics played out on this.
It says go for it. You know what I'm saying? What analytics is you? What book is that from? Where'd you read that at?
The Animaniacs. I be like, I thought his assistant coach. I be like, "Are you the head coach?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm telling you, there's times where I'm like, I don't know how the hell y'all
I was
hired
like,
this dude.
He must have smoking peyote before he came up on this.
Yeah, that ain't weed, dog.
That ain't weed. I saw a little stronger. He doing them shrooms or something, bro. He see stuff I don't see.
That boy real psychedelic.
Right, you know what I'm saying? He see stuff I don't see, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do what? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to come off that shit.
This your last year.
Yeah.
This your last year.
Oh, that's hilarious. Actually, we'll talk about coaches in just a second. Last game, Monday Night Football game, you got 7-7 Miami, 7-7 New Orleans. Who you taking? How you think it's gonna shake?
Give me things.
Yeah, I'm going Miami too, and I'm glad you said Miami because one, Taysom Hill and Trevor Siemian just hit the COVID list, so that leaves Ian Book as your third string quarterback is now your number one.
That ain't looking good.
No,
it's not looking good,
bro. And they were struggling with They were struggling.
There you go, boys.
OG, triple OG. Hey man, this is the time to get it. And
right.
and look, I will give.
I mean, the fans be on the road, man.
Hey.
Not he'll eat Mr. Book. You right.
Hey, not only they gonna eat, they gonna that defense is gonna do some hellified business because that offense of the Saints is so predictable and it's so
it's gonna be vanilla with a third string quarterback.
Oh yeah, because now all you got to do is just make sure Alvin Kamara don't get off.
Yeah, you start Kamara, you good.
Yeah. Hey, stop 41.
Right.
We got a chance to win.
Man,
yeah,
ain't in the box. We ain't worried about him.
Yeah, but I mean,
doing like they did, like Kansas City did, Jordan Love. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
We gonna put all 11 in the box,
bro. Remember when Miami blitzed the hell out of Lamar Jackson? They're gonna do that same game plan right here.
Oh man, Ian Book start. It's everybody on the line.
Blitz the hell out of him.
Blitzing till he can prove to me he can win. He can beat the blitz.
Hey, it's funny you bring that up, OG, triple OG, because I got a funny story. So I had Duke Johnson on my fantasy team going into last week's game against the Jets, and then I dropped him like a day before the game, and then he goes off for like 120 plus yards, 2 TDs on like 20 something carries. So Duke Johnson's gonna be nice. You actually get Miles.
I like Gaston. Back. I like Gaston though.
Yeah, you get him back.
People be crapping on their running game, but Gaston's not a bad running back.
No, he's not.
He's not a Nick Chubb, but he's not a bad running back. And I hate they be crapping on talking about Miami had a running game. Gaston is a decent running back.
I think they got enough running game for what they do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They're not a run first team, so we already know that. And he can catch out the backfield. He know how to hit the holes. He makes great cuts. He's a decent running back, man. They would just be crapping on Gaston, man.
Well, because his name's not Jonathan Taylor, so he's not a popular name right now. But Myles Gaskin is more than capable to do it. Philip Lindsay, who he had from the Broncos and the Texans, he was a adequate running back. So honestly, there's some.
What was old boy they had from Boise State? I just like him. I can't think of his name.
Was he a running back? Ian Johnson?
Running back. No, remember he had an African name or something.
Oh, Jay Ajayi.
Ajayi, yeah.
Jay Ajayi.
He was nice.
Yeah, and then it was funny because he left Miami, went to Philly, got him a ring, and then he came back to Miami, I think. Don't quote me on that 100%, but he ain't been in the league for a couple of years, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a minute.
He must have did one of those Jamarcus Russells.
Yeah, let me get my shine and my money and a ring, and I'm out.
hit this syrup. This syrup.
Yeah, man. Look, I know how good the Saints defense is, and they're definitely gonna put some heat on Tua. But if you're asking me right now, Tua or Ian Book, give me Tua. Yeah, come on. I mean, let's just call
Tua
it what it is.
All the way.
Yeah. but let's give Tua his credit. He's been
playing better.
In this what was it? OG triple? Is it 6 games in a row? Dolphins has won 6 in a row.
Yeah.
He's been more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
The turnovers have been down. He has some, but the turnovers have been down compared to what he normally does, and the
Right.
touchdowns have been up. So,
Right.
so
Yep. 6 straight.
yeah. So in the midst of this six game winning streak, let's not act like Tua has just been a pedestrian along for the ride. He's been
Right. Right.
contributing. All right.
Right.
So, I think this is what he needs for his psyche to say that,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I could be a QB in this league, and I think he needs it to show the front office, be like, look, man, this is my second year, my first full time as a starter. Have faith in me. We can do it. Go get me some more pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Beef up my offensive line. Make sure that defense is still dominant on what they've been doing. And I think the Dolphins are all right. I mean, look, I give them their credit. After a 10-6 season, just missed the playoffs, you're automatically going to come out next year as one of the don't be surprised if they get forward and do better type of teams. So
Think about like the Dolphins getting back. They get some players next year. New England improve. Buffalo becomes Buffalo is supposed to be. That I think they be shaped out to be one of the better divisions in the NFL.
I mean, take the Jets out, and yeah, that's a good ass division.
Well, I'm saying, but think about it. The Jets has the potential to be up and coming.
Yeah, but I think they're about 2 years removed.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that the Jets is going to win a Super Bowl next year or go to playoffs. I'm saying, but
I
the
got
Jets,
you. I got you.
With the picks they have and what they have now,
yeah,
in 2 years, and if the rest of the division stays the way it is, it's pretty. And most of them pretty young anyway. Those teams.
I got what you're saying.
They shaping out to be one of the better divisions.
I got what you're saying now, because you're saying as in progression, as in all these 4 teams,
right?
Going in the future. Yeah.
He said you're telling niggas Jack's trash.
He said replace him with a high school squad. Damn. And
Nick, the JV squad at that.
Hey, Nick, if you're out there listening, the Jets have now been replaced with Bishop Sycamore.
Right.
We have replaced them
in
the AFC East with Bishop Sycamore.
playing out a Motel 6.
Yeah, Bishop Sycamore has now taken your place in the AFC East. But no, I like your point though. That's a good point.
Yeah, and like I said, if the Jets made some good picks, man, this year, because they got a lot of picks.
Yeah, they got a lot of picks every year.
I'm just saying, but this year they got a lot of picks.
They dumb young.
They got a lot of first round picks.
Yeah, they got two in the top 10, just like the Giants, man.
You know what I'm saying? So they had they do
good ammo right there.
Yeah, so they do right. Next couple of years, and then Wilson pass out. He said Jets are where we were 3 years ago. Yeah.
Hey, you got to build. That's all it is.
They got a young team. That means they got capital.
Yeah,
they ain't got to pay nobody for a minute.
Hey, that's a good point.
You can bring in some vets too.
Oh yeah,
you have the money to pay them. So you get the right picks, bring in the right veterans, and then you look at Buffalo, you look at Miami, look at New England. If all them teams develop, that's gonna be a division to be talked about.
That's gonna be a tough division.
They're gonna be beating up on each other too.
Yeah. Look at Dolphins. I'm really, 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 really geeked about what they've been doing. I mean, honest. I mean, just think about it. If they're able to go ahead and go 2 years in a row, getting 10 wins, and you see how the AFC playoff picture is, if they mess around and sneak into that playoffs, man, there's no way you get rid of Brian Flores. I know they were talking about putting him on the hot seat, and I thought that wasn't even fair to him to even mention his name on the hot seat. So real quick, because I know we got San Francisco and Tennessee about to kick off. So real quick, and we'll hit this.
Let me address. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Let's address Ryan's thing about Mahomes and Herbert.
Oh, Mahomes and Herbert. Look, it's Pro Bowl. If they want to put Herbert over Mahomes, I don't give a damn. Look, Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP, got a Super Bowl ring, got a regular season MVP. Until Herbert gets one of those, he can start over him in the Pro Bowl all he wants. I
won't say. I say this: vote when it comes to voting for most things, 9 out of 10 of things.
Yeah,
people vote based on like Janet Jackson said, "What have you done for me lately?" And Mahomes had a rocky start up until lately.
Yeah.
And people looking at Herbert being this up and coming phenom and everything. So he the flashy pick right now. Last year Mahomes would have been a flashy pick because went to the Super Bowl, looking good and everything. It's the same thing. It's just the same thing. No one, hardly anyone, when it comes to these things, vote based on stats, statistics, and all that stuff. They vote with what they see.
Popularity
of the player,
the trend of the moment.
And that's what Justin Herbert is. It's not taking away from Herbert's, who he is. Not taking.
He's good.
It's not taking away who Mahomes is. You know what I'm saying? And really the Pro Bowl, it don't even have the luster like it used to.
Who gives a damn about
nobody? Who watched the Pro Bowl anymore?
Matter of fact, I ain't watched the Pro Bowl since Sean Taylor.
It's boring now, man.
Knocked the shit out there. Brian Mormon, the punter from Buffalo.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's the last time I saw.
Pro Bowl is not even exciting anymore.
No, it's
they need to think about either getting rid of or revamping it some kind of way, making it interesting, like how baseball tried to do the All-Star game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They need to do something like that, where if the NFC win, they get a first round bye or something. Then you got something to play for. Then it makes it interesting. Right now, it's like, plus they play after the Super Bowl. You're like, okay, we're into basketball now.
Oh no, they play before the Super Bowl now.
Is it before Super Bowl now?
It used to be after the Super Bowl. Now it's before.
Okay, see, that let you know I don't watch it. Now you know that. Let you know I don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know when they play. They still play on NBC? So I don't know.
Yeah, look, nobody cares about the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, nobody cares about the Pro
Bowl. Time's ticking.
Mm-hmm.
We do it every year. We always predict the coaches who's going to get the axe.
Right.
Who's going to be the next one, man?
Nagy.
Yeah.
Nagy got to be the next one. If he ain't the next one, I don't know what's wrong with Chicago's organization.
They don't want to win, man.
They don't want to win.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Because Nagy has to be the next one. If you got rid of a coach like John Fox,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Who's been to Super Bowl,
proven to be a good coach.
Yeah,
and had a couple of bad years. And really, his years were not, to me, not as worse as Nagy's were.
Yeah.
And like Nick brought up a point, and he may have a point with the fact that because he can lean on, okay, well, I brought this kid in, let me develop him.
Yeah.
But then I would push back if I was the organization. What did you do with Trubisky?
Hey, and
we gave you Trubisky, you supposed to be the guru, and we don't even have Trubisky no more.
And here's my thing, because I think we should give him credit because he went to the playoffs twice out of 3 years with Trubisky. But the fact of the matter is you got rid of Trubisky and you brought in a guy in Justin Fields.
They went to the playoff with Rex Grossman.
I got you. I know, but
so that's not proving me nothing to me.
I'm just saying, like, I agree that Nagy should be the next coach, but I think if he stays, it's because you do see some positives that he has done with the franchise. Mm-hmm. But you also look at, you're supposed to be the offensive guy, and our offense is dead.
Right. The only thing you talking about was the defense, and you're not in the defensive guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I hear offense hasn't been outside of Montgomery.
Mooney every now and then.
What am I looking at? Maybe a flash of Justin Fields here and there.
Yeah.
But what am I looking at?
You're looking at an offense that's
I'm waiting for the defense to come on so I can see some excitement. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a sack in there, bro. This offense ain't doing nothing.
This ain't it, Jack.
This offense in the rest home waiting for the EMS to be called.
This ain't it, Jack.
This ain't it, bro.
Yeah, no.
Outside of Nagy, that's immediately about to get fired. I don't see nobody outside of Nagy next. I mean, because who else?
Because I know we kind of talked about it Monday. I know a lot of people kind of been on the fence about Joe Judge.
Yeah, I forgot about Joe Judge. Maybe, but I think he may be next in line if you put it in order of succession.
Yeah,
but Nagy got to be number one.
And I think we all said it on Monday. Pete Carroll resigns. I don't think he gets fired.
I don't think they fired Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
He's too much of a legend. You can't fire Pete. You gotta let him go out with dignity. With dignity. I can't say the word.
Dignity. Dog.
I got it now.
I was like, what the hell?
The word dick throw me off.
Whoa,
I can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So you saying dick and knees. I'm like, oh, look, I don't do that. You see what I'm saying? It's throwing me off.
And on that note, I think no, sir. And on that note, I think that's a good ending point. Everybody, those are our picks for the night. Like we said earlier, stop. No, you ain't gonna shrug, dog. You ain't shrugging that one off. No. Look, everybody enjoy your holidays, whether you celebrate Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate at this time of the year. Just be safe, enjoy your friends, your loved ones, and hey, God willing.
Hey, drinking Uber.
Drinking Uber. No, please don't. Yeah, if you drink, get an Uber. Yes.
Drinking Uber.
Yes.
I ain't saying drink and drive you Uber.
I was about to say, I was like, wait.
I was saying that.
I was like, that defeats the purpose of Uber.
I don't want the Uber driver unless he's drunk. Kind of Uber driver you. It's a celebration. You ain't drinking.
Hey, that'd be some janky shit. You drunk as hell in the back, and the Uber driver drunk swerving. And
you ain't got nothing. I'm drunk too, Nick.
But no, everybody, happy holidays to everyone.
Right.
On behalf of I.O.W Sports. No, are we filming Monday?
Are we filming Monday?
I don't know.
I thought we waited next year. Are you gonna be in the Caribbean?
No, I'm gonna still be in Jersey on Monday.
Oh, well, let me know. I might.
Well, hey, if we film, we film. If we don't, we don't. It don't matter. Hey, happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Holidays.
Yeah, on behalf of I.O.W Sports.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But no, y'all keep your eyes out for episode 116. Man, it's been a great hell of a year.
Right.
Picks are in. Y'all gonna enjoy your friends and family. Be safe. Try to stay COVID free as best as possible.
And keep COVID off your feet too.
Yeah, don't get that Omarion.
Right, get that Omarion. I got the Omarion. And don't be like Anthony Davis. Stay upright.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't even have no time left to talk about that, because I could go on and on about that. But no, we'll definitely discuss that on episode 116. So keep your eyes out. On behalf of Detroit Mail, Wildcard Mar, the homie Nick Shine, it's been real. Peace.